President Trump issuing this warning moments ago, brand new on Truth Social. Remember when I gave Iran 10 days to make a deal or open up the Hormuz Strait? Time is running out, 48 hours before all hell will rain down on them. Glory be to God, President Donald J. Trump. Another stark warning to Iran that comes amid an urgent search and rescue mission that is underway this morning for a missing F-15E crew member. And officials say that the crew was forced to eject behind enemy lines in Iran early Friday. That was after enemy fire shot down a U.S. fighter jet. One pilot, thankfully, has been rescued, but that second crew member remains missing. We will update you as we get news.
So if you've been on X for any stretch of time, or even Facebook or something, there's a lot of BS that's going around, especially with the pilot or the plane that got shot down and the missing pilot. And people are putting up even stuff like the pilot has been recovered. It's just an indication of how much deception is going on out there on both sides. I don't get it, but it's on both sides. So in order for me to basically catch up to where I didn't miss it, I saw it happening, but what happened while I was on vacation, to bring you up to a current state right now, I want to go back a little bit. And we're going to go back to when President Trump made his speech. And he made his speech in the announcement, and he basically said, brought everybody up to speed what was going on with the operation. I shall not call it a war. He won't call it a war. I'm not going to call it a war. And a lot of people said it was a bunch of mumbled, mashed up stuff, but he wasn't talking to those people. He wasn't talking to the media. He wasn't even talking probably to you or I. People who follow things very closely understand what's going on, or should, or already have their opinion. He was talking to people who don't follow everything on X. Do you realize less than 15% of Americans are on Facebook and or Twitter, X? That means 85% of people are only hearing things on that boob tube. Not YouTube, the boob tube. And so they're not getting all the information that he has to provide. I've told you that before, when you're like, why is he saying the same thing in these speeches? Because he's getting the message home. So let's go back, shall we, to something that right after the speech, President Trump posted this. And it says, our military, the greatest and most powerful by far anywhere in the world, hasn't even started destroying what's left in Iran. Bridges next, then electric power plants. New regime leadership knows what has to be done, and it has to be done fast. This was at, as you can see, April 2nd, 2026, 2 days ago at 10:41 p.m. What happened after he posted this? I swear I'm going to get the Jeopardy music because this is important. When you look at that, he tells you basically what the roadmap is. The roadmap says bridges next, then the power grid, and then new regime leadership. Well, what happened after he posted this? They blew up bridges. Not sure if you know that. Not sure if you caught that. Not sure if they even reported it. I saw it at the hotel. I'm looking at the bridge getting blown up. I'm like, Robert, he just said this. He said he's going to do it. He did it. Following that, he said it's going to be the power grid. And sure enough, half of Iran last night was in the dark. If you see what he's doing, he's not bluffing. He's giving them an opportunity, almost like giving you an appetizer. Like, taste this. It's good. I'm going to give you the rest. So I blew up a bridge. We put you in darkness. And you know what comes next. So after he did that, he, as you know now, he posted this. And it says, remember when I gave Iran 10 days to make a deal or open up the Hormuz Strait? Time is running out, 48 hours before, quote, oh, all that's a quote, all hell will rain down on them, and glory be to God. You realize right now, it's the holiest time of the year for us Christians. Not Christmas. Easter is the holiest time, or hopefully you feel that way, of the year. And President Trump today dropped this missive and says, I'm going to unleash hell on Iran and glory to be God in the same sentence on Easter weekend. Ouch. I'm sure it caught a lot of Christians. I'm sure a lot of people shied away when they read that. But there's no mistaking what he's saying to Iran and what he's saying to America. I am about to deliver you from something, and it's going to be hell for these people. And so pray for them, because there are probably going to be a whole lot of people that are going to get hurt. But at the same time, I give glory to God for what I'm about to do, because I'm going to save so many more people. The media is going to focus on, oh my God, he's blowing these people up. Oh God. And they won't focus on the entirety, the largeness of the people he's intent on saving. And I think also he understands the weight that he's going to be carrying into this decision. Imagine right now if it was you and you had the capability, the resources, the opportunity, and the responsibility for 300 plus million people here and for people in other countries as well, even if their leadership are a bunch of adults, not ADULTS, DOLTS. If you're not going to look out for your people, I have to. And because I have to let you know this has to be done. Good Friday yesterday, Holy Saturday today, Easter tomorrow. He'll wait until Monday, Tuesday before he does anything, because I doubt anything's going to happen on Easter Sunday. You got the Pope complaining, which I'll talk about that probably on Monday. But it's time. It's over. We have to bring this thing to as quick of a close as possible. Then I saw this as well. And this button. With a little more time, we can easily open up the Hormuz Strait, take the oil, and make a fortune. It would be a gusher for the world. Telling you, this was yesterday, telling you he's not just looking out for the United States, he's looking out for the world. But the world doesn't seem to want to protect themselves. The world is stuck on an old axis of how they used to do things, and that world doesn't exist anymore with Donald Trump in it. He also posted this, which, letting these people know in no uncertain terms they have had their chances. And he's letting the other countries know as well. Read this. This was earlier this morning. The failing New York Times, who lack of credibility, and their consistent fake news attacks on your favorite president, me, has caused its circulation to absolutely plummet. That's not the important part. They referred to our severely weakened, extremely unreliable partner, NATO, as the North American Treaty Organization. The correct name is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. A very interesting mistake. The hiring and educational standards have gone way down at the New York Times. Bring back all the news that's fit to print. Why was that so important to him? North American is what they called it, and what its reality is North Atlantic. What hemisphere is the Atlantic in? That would be the Western Hemisphere. It's not North America, it's the Western Hemisphere. And NATO is not living up to their end of the deal. NATO has been the little child to America for way too long. You know, when I had the fortune of being with my grandchildren this past week, and you look at their innocent faces and they're young, and your job as a grandfather and parent is to make sure every need that they have is taken care of. They look up to you, even though my grandson looks down at me. He's so big now. But they look up to you, and what are we having for lunch? What are we having for dinner? Where are we going? What are we doing today? And there's no wallets in these young kids. They're just there, and they expect you to provide for them, entertain them, pay it, and protect them. There was a lot of protection going on this week between Ashley and her husband, my son-in-law, Robin, and I. Of course, you keep your eye on everything when these kids are around. You make sure there's nothing there to harm them. Well, it's almost like the United States has taken that approach to NATO for so long. Hey, man, there's another country getting ready to come over here. Can you guys come over here and do something? We can't do it ourselves. Hey, the oil over there, you know, this guy's talking about doing stuff. Can you come over and help us? And now you're at a point where President Trump's like, you're 18. It's on you. What? Yeah, go get your own oil. I'm not responsible for you. You're 200 years old. Go get your damn own oil. And it freaked them out because America has long been the provider, the protector, and everything they've needed. And President Trump warned them, number one, you're not paying up. Number two, now we're done. You're not in our hemisphere. See, the Monroe or the Donroe doctrine just got made really important to these people. I want you to hear this. This is something that Glenn Beck said over the weekend. I'm not sure how many of you have seen it.
The president is going to speak on, I don't know what. He says the Iran war, but it could be, I mean, did you see what he posted yesterday on Truth? I mean, I felt really good, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, I've never seen a president say this. All of those countries, I'm quoting the president, all of those countries that can't get jet fuel because of the Strait of Hormuz, like the United Kingdom, which refused to get involved in the decapitation of Iran, I have a suggestion for you. Number one, buy from the U.S. We have plenty. Number two, build up some delayed courage. Go to the Strait and take it. You'll have to start learning how to fight for yourself. The USA won't be there to help you anymore, just like you weren't there for us. Iran has been essentially decimated. The hard part is done. Now go get your own oil.
Isn't, let me bring that part back so you can see it yourself. Isn't that what you would say to your kids? You're 21 and they're sitting in your basement. Hey, go get a job. Go get a car. Go take care of yourself. Go get your own damn food. I am no longer here to keep feeding you and giving you money. You're a grown-ass adult. That's exactly what President Trump just said. And if you need something, I'd be willing to help you out. Buy it from me. You want me to go to the store? I'll get some groceries. You're going to pay me. I'm not saying you got to pay me now, but you're going to have to pay me. Number two, get some bulls. Build up some courage. Get out there. Find out what you need to do to become self-sufficient. I read this. You'll have to start learning how to fight for yourself. And I'm like, he's talking to freaking kids. He's talking to my grandson. He's talking to, and we're talking about countries. And I'm like, you have to start learning how to fight for yourself. We won't always be there. Grandpa, grandma, mom, and dad are not always going to be there. And when you break that down and look at it, You're like, wait a minute, you're talking about sovereign nations with leaders, some who have been around for thousands of years. The Roman Empire, which is now just Italy, the British Empire, which is basically just England. You watched everything you built. Your empires have crumbled. And now you're sitting in daddy's basement. Can you come over here? And Trump saying, no. Go get your own. Grow up. Grow a pair. Get the courage. Get in there and kick that bully's butt and go take the oil. And I thought this was so timely because I'm sitting with my grandkids and 5 of their friends came down from North Carolina. And I'm like, look at this group of kids, 6 kids between the ages of like 11 and 17. And they've got no care in the world, nothing to worry about. Nothing's going to happen to them. They're going to be completely provided. And I realized Spain, Italy, England, it's the same thing. And I realized what Trump was saying as soon as I mean, we're sitting by the pool and I turn around and they're splashing and one of them goes, "What are we going for dinner? What are we doing next?" I know the parallel might sound crazy to you, but it was like light bulbs going off in my head. I'm like, these countries have not grown up. Go get your own. We're done playing. Get out. I'll be here if you need me, but you haven't even shown me at this point that you need me because you're not doing anything. Now you got 48 hours. And as adults here, you know right now, go fill up your tank. Go fill up whatever you need to fill up, the trucks, the cars. Make sure you've got some gas at whatever price it is right now, because that's what prudent people do. Prudent people go get prepared. Get what you need. Go to the grocery store. It's the 1st of the month. Today's the 4th. Make sure rent's paid up because something might happen. The ATMs may go down. The internet may go down. Are you prepared? Or are you going to be a 16-year-old flopping around in a pool wondering what happens if something, I don't know, goes bad on Wednesday or Thursday? Don't be the 16-year-old in the pool. Don't be England. Don't be any of those countries. Be the adult. Take care of business.